Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being a panelist on our webinar. So we will get started shortly. Thank you for hanging in with all of the technical issues that we're having right now. But so first, if we have the representative from Cal Baptist, we'll start there.
Yeah, I'm right here. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay, feel free to start whenever.
All right, with the presentation?
Yes.
All right. And then I will be sharing my screen, so make sure, hopefully you guys can see it. All right, can you guys see the presentation?
Yep, you're good, Nathan.
All right, so I'll get started. Hello, everyone. My name is Nathan Moretti. I'm an undergraduate admissions counselor at CBU. I'm also a recent graduate from CBU, so I'm excited to share a little bit about our university with you. We're looking at what makes us unique. We have three big distinctives at CBU. So institutional momentum, we have grown a lot in terms of our student population and the buildings on our campus, as well as our jump to Division I athletics. We're also student-centric. We're as a nonprofit university, every dollar that gets put into the university goes back to the campus and our students. And in academic breadth, we have a long list of majors. You'll be able to see a lot of options for our students to choose from. Bird's eye view of our university, looking at traditional undergraduate population, that number is 6,708. That's a small to medium-sized number. That's a benefit to our students since we have small class sizes, 19:1 student faculty ratio. None of our academic programs are impacted. Also, 82% of our faculty have the top degrees in their field, so you know you are learning from the experts. And we also are a Christian university. That means 100% of our staff and faculty are Christians, and we incorporate faith in the classroom and on campus. And with that said, we don't require any of our students to be Christians to attend, but for all of our students, we have those last two requirements that you see there. Now, throughout the week, a large portion of your time will be spent studying the major of your choice. We have over 80 majors to choose from, the most popular majors being business, engineering, nursing, kinesiology, and psychology. And we meet the needs of a growing job market, but also the interests of our students in career or major selection. So you'll see some longstanding pillars like business and liberal arts, but also some more niche majors like aviation flight and interior design. So it's important to us that when you graduate, you have what you need to get that job after. But while you're still a student, we want you to have an enjoyable time and community while you're here. So our recreation center, that's free for all of our students, 3 stories. We got a full weight room, free personal training, group exercise classes, and on our rooftop, we've got a soccer field up there. Intramural sports as a student was one of my favorite things to be involved in. We've got flag football, volleyball, basketball, soccer, and more. Clubs are another great way to get involved. Some of our clubs are academic in nature, like the nursing club you see there, but then we also have some social clubs. If you like watching The Office, we have an Office fan club. If you like watching Disney movies, we have a Disney club for you. Also, we have 3 to 5 events per week. Some of them are small scale, like open mic night, but then some of them are large scale, like Midnight Madness and Festival of Color you see there. And then as a Christian university, it's important to our students that they have what they need to grow in their faith. So we have spiritual life groups. Those are Bible studies that meet weekly. Compassion Ministry serves all of our local outreaches, and then mobilization gives students the opportunity to serve internationally. When it is time to come home, a lot of great places to live on campus. Number 2 best college dorms in California, according to niche.com. This is where your resident advisors will work. They are upperclassmen who really foster relationships through activities in the living areas. And if you decide to commute, there are a lot of options for you to get involved as a commuter student, as well as free parking for every student, whether a resident or a commuter. And then your safety is one of our biggest priorities, so we have 24/7 campus security at all times. I love talking about the food. We have 10 dining options. We're also number 2 best college food in California, according to niche.com. So we're going to live and eat well at CBU. We also compete well. We're NCAA Division I with all 21 of our sports. CBU Crazies, that's our student section. They love all of our teams. We go to all of our games. It is important to us, since education is a significant financial investment, that you have all the resources and transparency to make the financial decisions. So we have a lot of scholarship opportunities, like our academic scholarships. These are based on your total weighted GPA from all 4 years of high school. And then when you apply, starting your application process, you can find our application online. Our fall 2023 application is open right now. You'll see my promotional code at the bottom to get a free application. And then if you complete your application by December 1st, you're eligible for Lancer Select. That is a non-binding deadline. That'll give you priority, quicker access to your housing application and your financial aid offer. So thank you so much for learning about CBU. I hope that was a good taste of who we are.
Okay, up next, we'll have Biola University.
Hello, everyone. Okay, let me share my screen with you guys. Perfect. Sorry, I'm a little slow to the process of sharing the screen, but here we go. Can everyone see it? Perfect. Okay, well, hello, everybody. My name is Gabby, and I'm from Biola University. If you don't know where that is on the border of LA County and Orange County in La Mirada, California. We're located about 15 minutes away from Disneyland. So if you guys ever come for an in-person visit, feel free to stop by Disneyland as well. I had a Disney pass when I was a student, and I absolutely loved it. But before I dive into the presentation, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Gabby, like I said, and I'm an freshman admissions recruiter at Biola. And I'm also an alumni that graduated in December of 2020 in public relations. So I'm happy I get to chat with you guys today about Biola. But just to dive more into our campus community, so we have about 3,500 undergraduate students and 2,000 graduate students, as well as we are an all-Christian campus. So that includes staff, faculty, and students. So you'll sign a statement of faith before you enter Biola, just stating that you are a believer in Christ. As well as just down below, you can be able to see that we're one of the top 50 safest campuses. And there's only 2 entrances in or out of the campus. So we do have a lockdown campus community, which is just great, especially being in such a popular area. It's nice to be able to come home to not only a safe campus, but an all Christian community. But just to dive more into our academics, so we have about 40 different majors and 80 different concentrations to choose from. There are some of our top majors on the screen, which includes anything from business to biology, nursing, as well as cinema and media arts. We have one of the top 30 cinema and media arts schools in the States, which is fantastic. So if that's something you're interested in, please feel free. I'll put my contact at the end of the slides, just in case you would like to write that down. But one thing that's really special to Biola, we have a thriving career center. For 90% of our graduates either go on to grad school or are employed 6 months after they graduate. But those are some of our top companies that hire our graduates, including Walt Disney Company, Warner Brothers, the US Senate, Apple, and more. And so if you're looking for a school that can academically help prepare you while you're at Biola, as well as prepare you when you're outside of Biola, this is the place for you. But one thing that's really special about our campus is not only our all Christian community, but we have our students attend 20 chapels a semester in one conference. The conferences were my favorite things to attend when I was a student, because you have 3 days off class that's just devoted to the conference. And it's just a really good place to thrive in the community, as well as get to know more about Christ. But student life, you may see me in the right-hand corner. I'm smiling like right below the A, but we have many different ways to be able to get involved in the community, not only through academics, but also through our athletics and many different clubs and campus traditions. And these are just some of them. Midnight Madness, Mock Rock's one of our most popular events on campus, which is a lip sync dance competition. That was my favorite thing when I was a student, as well as our chapels too. But Biola, one thing that's really special and unique about our university is our 14:1 faculty to student ratio. If you guys enjoy small class sizes, as well as professors that have doctrines from anywhere from USC, UCLA, Stanford, and more, the professors not only help you academically, but also prepare you just spiritually, as well as just the personable side of classes. My smallest class was 7 students, And it's just a great way to be able to get to know your professors, as well as help prepare you for internships, jobs, or just be involved in the community. But if you guys have questions after this, feel free to write down my information or use the QR code on the screen. But thank you guys so much for listening to my quick presentation, and I'm happy to be here.
Thank you, Gabrielle. We will have Laguna College of Art and Design. And if they haven't joined us yet, we'll start with Menlo College.
Hi, I am here. My name is Soraya
Oh, great.
Davis. Yeah,
Thank you.
hi, Lauren. My name is Soraya Davis. I'm the representative for Laguna College of Art and Design. I'm going to share my screen here so you guys can see my presentation as well. If you guys don't know it's nice to meet you, by the way, so hello. A little background on myself before I hop into this, because I have a tendency to just hop into things. So a little background on myself. I am an alumni of this school as well. I taught here for 2 years after I graduated, and now I'm doing admissions. So nice to meet you guys. I'm here to just share a little bit about LCAD. So we are Laguna College of Art and Design. We're located in Laguna Beach. We are a 4-year nonprofit university. We're very small. We're only about 700 to 750 students, very tiny campus. We, like I said, are located in Laguna. So if you guys don't know where Laguna is, it's just in the middle. It's in OC. We're about 25 minutes away from Disneyland, not as close as Biola, but pretty close still. So we're in between LA and San Diego. As you can see on the map here, here's a lot of where our students end up in the industry. We are a visual arts campus, so we just specialize in all the visual arts. We have 7 different majors at our campus. And I'm gonna play a video, only the beginning of this video, so you guys can see it, get a good feel of like what our majors are. We're gonna start off with animation. So animation is probably our most sought after major at our campus. We are number 4 in the country for animation. It's a very great program. We have 2 animation programs. So we have traditional, we have experimental. One gets you into television, so experimental gets you into television. It's more limited kinds of animation, think stop motion, puppetry, claymation, stuff like that. It's more modern, it gets into 3D as well. Traditional animation, which was the one before, so I'm doing this backwards, it's a 2D program. So think pencil and paper, it's a lot of drawing, very fast drawing, and it gets you into the film industry. Our drawing and painting major here, and this is me when I was a student. So our drawing and painting major here, this was my major. We're very traditional, so think like they do in like ateliers. It's a lot of figurative, it's a lot of portraiture, stuff like that, a lot of hands-on drawing. We're not doing a lot of conceptual, we're not doing a lot of abstract. For our entertainment design major, this is fairly new. Our entertainment design major is all about concept. So if you come up with a character and then you come up with the world that the character lives in, that's what our entertainment design major is. Our game art major is very similar. It's a lot about world building as well. We are really strong in our game art major. One of our biggest partners is Blizzard. Blizzard's in Irvine. It's about 15 minutes away from our campus. So that's a big partner of ours for that as well. And graphic design here, we teach everything under the umbrella for graphic design. So it's not a very specialized where it's like you're going to major in like one kind of design. You're going to learn it all. One of our biggest partners for design is Nike, and they only partner with 4 different schools throughout the country. And we're one of them. So very strong program as well for design. For illustration, this is the major that touches on every other major. So I'm glad it's the last one in this presentation here or this video. It's when you want to learn everything about every other major, that's the major to go into. So that's a great major to go into if you're a little indecisive. If I go into what Laguna Beach is as a town, it's a very artsy town. So if you guys ever come visit and take a tour, it's really artsy. There's galleries galore. It's very easy to get clientele in this town if you're a painter, if you're a drawer, because they love the arts here and they're highly supportive. If you do get to do a tour and come to main campus here, we have 4 different campuses. So we're split up into 4. This is where you see our traditional majors, think entertainment, illustration, drawing, and painting. You'll see that on this campus here. And that's basically the home for this campus. entertainment design and illustration, they kind of cross-pollinate, so they will be on Big Bend as well. Big Bend is this campus here. This campus feels more like an industry. It's very digital. So there's a lot of Cintiq labs, computer labs, stuff like that on this campus. So that's where you will find the digital majors. So both our animation majors, our entertainment design major, and our graphic design major. Already showed you a little bit of that, the video. So this is where a lot of our students end up. This is just a little snippet of where students end up. Like I said, we're highly connected. So there are a lot of different industries that seek our alumni because they're so highly trained. They're very technically trained here at LCAD because we are very traditional. So we'll train you from the ground up. Admissions. So I will be your admissions counselor if you are interested in this school. So more than welcome to contact us. It's very easy to get a hold of admissions here. I'll skip over the application process and skip over that as well. For students who are interested, the best thing for an art school is do a portfolio. So what you're going to want to do is build up your portfolio. So again, us admissions counselors, we work with students. So that's just something we do. So we do portfolio reviews. We work with you as much as possible to get your portfolio up to standard. Financial aid, we can talk about that at a different time. Housing is great as well here in LCAD. Housing is not communal, so don't think 30 students to a room or a bathroom or anything like that. We have dorms. Our dorms are apartments. So this place right here, this was my dorm. I had an upstairs and a downstairs. We had a kitchen, a living room, a dining room. It was a really renovated apartment and it was fantastic. It was a 10-minute walk from the beach. My typical Saturday was going to the farmer's market and going to the beach after. It was great. So don't think communal for the dorms. Living off campus, most of our students do live off campus. About 93% of them live off campus. You can only live on campus when you are a freshman. So that's something good to note. We have a lot of options off campus, and there's even an apartment complex that most of our students live at. It's not affiliated with the school, but our shuttle service will go and pick our students up from that apartment complex to take them to class because most of them, like I said, live off campus. Again, here's my information. Again, my name is Soraya Davis, and thank you for letting me present. It was nice to meet you guys.
Hi, thank you so much. So next will be Menlo College, but if they haven't logged on, we'll go to Northern Arizona University. Okay, let's just start with our representative from Northern Arizona. Thank you.
Hey, great. Hi, I hope everyone can hear and see me. My name is Betsy Rugstassen from Northern Arizona University. I'm actually regionally located here in Southern California as well too. I'm the California Regional Manager based actually very close to Temecula. Hopefully we'll see you in person next year as well too. But thanks for coming on here today. NAU is actually located in the mountain town of Flagstaff, Arizona, at 7,000 feet and within one of the largest ponderosa pine forests in the world. It's a beautiful cultural and historic town and is up in the cool part of Arizona, actually, just a few minutes walk from campus and 75 great restaurants and cafes, and is the only major city in Arizona to have never reached 100 degrees. Flagstaff can get up to 80 inches of snow a year, but it's light and it melts very quickly with that high elevation. And because the days are just as sunny as Southern California, the weather is a lot like Big Bear's weather if you're at the top of Big Bear or at Tahoe. About 7 hours from Southern California, only about 40 minutes northeast of Sedona. It's about 2 hours north and uphill from Phoenix, only 3 hours from 11 national parks and monuments, and only an hour and a half south of the Grand Canyon. So we are the closest university to the Grand Canyon. NAU students also get to experience 4 beautiful, distinct seasons. And if you like being outside, there are outdoor adventures like skiing, hiking, biking, camping, running. Plus, Flagstaff has one of the best urban trail systems in the US. We have more than 350 clubs and activities, including a logging team, harkening back to our origins as a logging community. We're Division I with our sports, our 15 sports as well. Cross country, we're kind of known for as well. We're #1 in the country for the last 5 of the 6 years. Again, that elevation helps a lot with our student athletes. We have about 21,500 undergraduate students on our Flagstaff campus. There are only 3 public state universities in Arizona. We're the smallest, and we like to say the coolest, and 96 majors. More than 25% of our students are Latino. We were recently named an HSI, Hispanic Serving Institution, and almost half of our students are first-generation students. That would be if you were the first person in your immediate family to pursue more than a 2-year education. 34% of our students are from out of state, maybe almost 15 to 20% are from California. And our majors that we're kind of known for, I listed all of our colleges here on the right side of the screen. But our most popular, well-known, best majors, hot majors sometimes right now too, are forestry, nursing, environmental sciences, construction management. We have one of the best hotel and restaurant management programs in the country. None of those majors are impacted. 80% of our classrooms seat fewer than 50 students, but our average class size to start is about 37. And we also have a great study abroad program as well too. We're probably number 9 or number 10 in the country for long-term study abroad in 70 different countries, 120 different cities. And we're also a proud member of the Western Undergraduate Exchange, the WUI. So it's actually a savings of over $9,000 a year off if you were a true non-resident. And it's for all of accepted students from California for all our degree programs. And our total cost per year about $35,000 per year. Pretty comparable to most of the UCs, but all of our students actually will get an additional merit scholarship. It just depends which one that you get. Here's a breakdown of all of our costs as well compared to what in-state and true out-of-state tuition is. But altogether, we are about $35,000 total. We just look at these courses here for admission. We make it fairly simple for you, no additional essay, recommendation letters. We are test score optional, will be remaining to be so. And in addition to that automatic WUI tuition rate that's reduced, admitted students are automatically reviewed to receive one of those merit scholarships as well too. And these are those scholarships as well here. Everyone who's admitted will get at least a $2,500 merit scholarship, but it goes up if your unweighted GPA is between a 3.0 to a 3.49 or higher than a 3.5. It's actually below what in-state tuition is as well too. So we encourage students to self-report their completed courses and grades, and then they usually receive a decision actually within 2 weeks from us, which is kind of nice as well too. And we do have in-person tours as well too, if you want to come in person to campus or visit us virtually like we are today as well. Thank you very much for seeing us in the state of Arizona, and we'll go on to the next presenter.
Hi, so next we'll have either Pepperdine or St. John's University. Okay, let's go with the Swiss Education Group.
Hi, can you all hear me? Okay, great. So I'm going to share my PowerPoint as well. I'm Jasmine. I am the Western USA Counselor at the Swiss Education Group. And what are we? We are a group of 4 schools, all in Switzerland. And something that's kind of unique about us is that our campuses are actually based in former hotels. So this is actually one of our campuses. It's also the background that you see behind me. It's a beautiful historic building where about 100 years ago, kings and queens stayed when they vacationed in Switzerland. And now this could be where you study and where you live. So we do specialize primarily in business, hospitality, and tourism management, culinary arts, and design management. So very niche. These are the only majors we offer. But for students who do really want to specialize in these areas, you're in a surrounding where you're surrounded by people all over the world who are really passionate about these same things as you are. Our program is structured quite a bit differently than most of the schools you'll see here today. We are European style, and that means that you graduate in only 3 years. So it isn't a 4-year program, not 5 years because of impacted classes. And the reason for that is, first of all, it is quite intensive, but you also don't have to do general ed. So all of the classes that you will be taking will be within your major. Something else that is quite unique about the program is that our students do 2 internships in their first 2 years. So as you can see here, students study with us for about half of the year. And then in the second half of the year, we send them out to do an internship in the real world and put everything into practice. So these are some of the places that our students have interned. As you can see, you really can do your internship all over the globe. If there's a country that you've always wanted to visit, our career coaches will sit down and work with you to try to find those opportunities there. They are also international. Sorry, they are paid. So we don't do unpaid internships. You will be paid like staff and treated as staff while you are on your internship. As you can see, a lot of students do work at hotels, but we also have lots of students who intern at places like the UN or the International Basketball Federation or Swiss banks or watchmakers. So again, our career coaches will work with you to find those opportunities that best match your interests. In your third year, you come back, you do a full year of study, and then you graduate with a double degree. So you have the Swiss recognition from us, as well as either an American or a UK degree, depending on your program of study. So with our business programs, you do receive an American degree from one of our university partners, either Washington State University or Northwood. So you don't have to worry if you ever want to come back to the States to work or to continue your studies and get a master's. You do have a fully recognized degree. You've gotten a year of international work experience and you graduate a year early. For any students who want to maybe do a master's, you could actually do that in 4 years total. And a little bit about Switzerland. That's definitely a perk of studying. We are a bit farther away, I think, than most of the universities here. But it's an amazing country. It's super beautiful, super safe, and super tiny. So the whole country from one end to the other, if you drive from LA to about San Diego, that's it. That's all of Switzerland. So basically in the time it would take for you to maybe go down to LA, go up to LA or go down to San Diego, you could hop on a train and you might be in Italy or in France. So a ton of opportunities to travel once you are over there. You aren't just in Switzerland, you have all of Western Europe at your fingertips. And during, semester breaks, you will be getting together with your friends and they kind of scatter all over the continent for trips. The main languages spoken are French and German over in Switzerland, but you don't have to speak either language to study with us. Our classes are all in English. So you will be required to take one of those as a second language, but most American students, they don't speak any French or German, and they are able to start as complete beginners. We also do guarantee housing on campus for all students, so you don't have to worry about that. And then in terms of admissions, we do have rolling admissions, and we are test optional. So if you'd like to find out more, this was just a brief snippet, but you can scan the QR code or you can get in touch with me. Like I said, I am the Western USA counselor, but I am based primarily in Southern California. So it's nice to have someone who is in your time zone. You don't have to track someone down in Switzerland. And I'm here and I kind of understand the American system. So please feel free to reach out, either phone, email, text. And thank you for being here and for listening. I will pass it on to the next counselor.
Hi, so next up we'll have the U.S. Air Force Academy representative.
Hi there, everybody. My name is Major Jill Levy, and I represent the United States Air Force Academy. And the most important thing to know about us is that we are a service academy, just like West Point and Annapolis, so it's a little bit of a different college experience. We are a free education valued at $415,000. However, you do owe a service commitment of 5 years when your 4 years of undergraduate degree is complete. So we are located in Colorado Springs, and the way you apply, if you were a senior, I'd love it if you were to reach out to me right away, just because the deadlines are quickly approaching. And my email address is located in my name, but also it is JLEVY, Arizona spelled out, @gmail.com. And my job as an admissions liaison officer is to mentor and help anybody who's reaching any type of roadblock on their application. So although I'm not located in California, I can certainly help you and find out which ALO is assigned to your high school. So when you attend a service academy, you are committing to 5 years post-graduation, but upon graduation, you will graduate as a second lieutenant in the United States Air Force. And you have a career instantly. And although your major may not match up with your job in the Air Force, that's okay. So you can pursue a business major, a STEM degree, and still be a pilot, follow your dreams, whatever job you want to serve your country, you can do that. And it doesn't necessarily need to match up with your college degree that you would receive at our university. We only have a cadre of about 4,000 students. So each class is about 1,100 100 to 1,200 more or less. And so we're very selective. So the only way you can apply is if you are 23 and unmarried. If you have started a degree already as an undergraduate at a different school, you can still apply as long as you are unmarried and 23. If you have any questions, please reach out to me through email, or I'll be at the Q&A section. And again, the university, USAFA is a very unique college experience. It's definitely for people who have patriotism in their hearts. They love being athletic. They want to serve their country, and they want to be really pushed academically. We have some of the best cadre in the country teaching here, and they're all military officers. So please reach out to me if you have any questions, and thank you. That's all I have.
Hi, last but not least, we have the representative from the U.S. Naval Academy.
Lauren, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, can you see it?
Oh, no, we can't see it yet.
Okay, I had to share a screen on it, so
Let me see.
okay, maybe okay, I didn't let me get out of this. Yeah, I got start video. Let me try it now.
Okay, great. We see you.
Okay, share. Do you see it now?
Not yet, but we see
Oh.
you.
You see me. Okay, well, what I will do is you're going to miss the pictures, but I know you only have a few minutes. So I will just go through the brief, and I'll be at the breakout session in case anybody has any questions. Okay, we are located at Annapolis, Maryland. We're about 25 miles from Baltimore and 25 miles from Washington in the other direction. We have midshipmen from all 50 states and territories and foreign countries. We also have former sailors and Marines who come to the Academy. We're about 72% male and 28% female midshipmen for a total of just over 4,500 midshipmen. We have 26 available majors, and we have a small classroom size. Student faculty ratio is 8:1. Our labs and lecture halls are anywhere from 10 to 25 students each, and our faculty are 50-50, 50% civilian and 50% military. I'll go over the daily schedule and the varsity sports and extracurricular activities in the breakout session. Pay and benefits: all midshipmen receive a full scholarship, which covers tuition, room and board, and medical and dental. Plus, you get a stipend of over $1,100 a month, which goes up as you advance throughout the academy. There are also summer training opportunities available. You will have summer training in each of your in-between years at the academy. You'll graduate with a Bachelor of Science degree, and you'll be commissioned as an officer in the United States Navy or United States Marine Corps. I was commissioned in the Marine Corps. About 20% of the academy grads go Marine, and you have a minimum of 5 years active duties commitment. If you're a pilot, you have 6 years to account for the extra year of flight school. We have surface warfare as a possible career vocation, submarine warfare, aviation, both Marine and Navy, special warfare, and of course, Marine Corps ground. We also have a STEM program for high school students, 9th through 11th grade. It's a 6-day program in June. Tuition is $900. Go on to the website and you can apply. We also have a Naval Academy Summer Seminar, which is a 6-day program in between your junior and senior year of high school. And again, go on to the Naval Academy website to apply. Applications for the next one next summer will go online sometime in January. So check the Academy website. Tuition is $650 and covers all room and board and all your meals and the clothing they give you to go through the program. Basic eligibility: you must be at least 17 years of age and not past your 23rd birthday by July 1st of the year of entry. You must be a U.S. citizen by July 1st. Good moral character, unmarried, not pregnant, and have no legal or obligation to support a child or other individual. And our website is www.usna.edu/admissions. And I'll be in the breakout room, and I can provide more detailed information and answer any questions that you have. And I am done.
Hi, thank you, Paul.